Hi, I'm Keith Meredith, and if you're a renter, I've got some info you seriously need to hear about. You're probably feeling like every time you make that rent payment, that the cash is just disappearing into oblivion. And in a way it is. You could be making that same payment on a home that you can call your own, a home that has the potential to actually make you money and help you build equity for the future. A place of stability, a place for your family to grow up, whatever you want to make it. Here's the deal. To be a homeowner, you don't have to have a bunch of money in the bank, and you don't have to have amazing credit. But the first step in buying a home is getting pre-approved with a bank. And if an underwriter knows you've been paying rent on time for the last 12 months, that goes a huge distance in their eyes. It's not a must, but it certainly helps. The United States Department of Agriculture has a rural development program that requires zero down payment, and under certain circumstances even allows you to finance your closing costs into the loan if the seller doesn't pay them for you. Now, I know when you hear rural that your ears shut off a bit because not very many people want to live out in the sticks, but the program's name is a bit of a misnomer because a lot of developed cities and entire counties qualify for the program. I promise you, don't turn your thinking off because you hear rural. Check out the map, look at the eligible areas, or give us a call and we can explain what areas qualify because you're going to be surprised. Perfectly normal American neighborhoods qualify for this program. Even though the program doesn't require a down payment, interest rates are low and are comparable to other programs we do like FHA financing or even conventional financing that don't have geographic limitations but require a down payment. USDA financing winds up being even more affordable than FHA financing because the mortgage insurance premium is actually less than FHA, so that's a plus. Another downside to the program besides some geographic limitations are that you can only get a 30-year mortgage, but that's what most folks opt for anyways when given the choice. There are, however, no prepayment penalties, so you can feel free to make additional principal payments as you choose. Bar none for first-time home buyers, this is the most popular program in Florida right now. Once we help you get pre-approved, we, along with the realtor of your choosing, can help you find a home for either what you are already paying now in rent, less or more, depending on your credit. And I got a feeling you'd be surprised at what kind of home you can qualify for, paying the same as you are in rent right now each month. And that's everything included, meaning your property taxes and insurance. This is not an exact figure, so don't quote me. Around $700 is going to get you around $100,000 in house. The key limiting factor for this program is that if you have a household up to 4 people, you can't make more than about $74,000 a year. If you have a household of 5, then it's about $98,000 a year. So if you're tired of just burning that check each month for a place to stay and want to consider making the change into the world of being a homeowner, it's a great time to do so because prices are still at the bottom. But I gotta tell you, many areas have really been appreciating. So you gotta take the first step and just fill out the little information to the right, and either me or someone I work with will get a hold of you, set up a phone appointment, and answer any questions you may have. And once you put your information over there, there'll be another video with a little bit more information and a link provided for you to fill out a secure online loan application if you so choose to go ahead and just get the ball rolling that much quicker so we can get you pre-approved that much quicker. And remember, your credit score doesn't have to be perfect. If you're concerned about that, we can take a look and I can let you know how close or how far you are from being able to do something. But you may be surprised. We generally need at least a 620 middle score, but if you think yours is lower, don't be afraid to get in touch with us because I like to help folks out that need credit restoration. My advice is always free. I'm not going to charge you for that. Let me reiterate, this program doesn't require a down payment. Your out-of-pocket cost is minimal, and whatever you do come out of pocket for, oftentimes you can actually get a check back at closing for some of those costs that we can finance into the loan because this program lets you borrow up to the appraised value of your home, which if it appraises more than what you buy it for, that gives you room to finance in some closing costs that your seller doesn't pay for you. You can, of course, once you get that cash, use it for whatever you want, paint, grill, TV, whatever you want. It's got to be a 30-year mortgage. There are geographic limitations, but I'm telling you, give us a shout because you're going to be surprised at what areas actually do qualify. Interest rates are at all-time lows, and these interest rates are comparable to the other government loan programs out there. In fact, the mortgage insurance is less than most of them. Don't be afraid to fill out your information over there. I don't share it. If you'd like to meet, our main office is in Ocala, Florida, and we have a satellite location in Lake County as well. But we do business throughout the entire state of Florida and beyond via the internet or UPS. It really is an amazing time for renters to make the switch into homeownership. We do millions of dollars of USDA loans each year, So we're good at it. We make the process as smooth as possible. Once you get pre-approved for financing, we'll help connect you with a realtor if you don't have one already, and make the home buying process fun like it's supposed to be. So thanks for listening. I hope to help you out and answer any questions you may have. The number is below for immediate assistance.